Hello students, a very good morning to all of you. Today in this video, we will learn chapter 17, Tejal in Ahmedabad. In last video, we have learned some of the explanation part of the same lesson. In that lesson, in that video, we have learned that Tejal is right now in the city, that is big city in Ahmedabad along with her mother, and she is staying in her uncle's house, right? And how she reached in Ahmedabad, that we have already discussed in last video. Then in one room, how that people are living, what kind of room, small or big, that also we have discussed. And after that, we have learned about that water. So Rutwa, Mami and Tejal, they get up at 4 o'clock to fill up the water, right? And in village, they have to bring water from the pond or well, and here in the city, they can fill up the water from the tap. And in summer season, we find that water bodies that is dried up. In that, we can find less water. And in monsoon season, that level of water that increase, right? Okay, now after that we will discuss. Just take out page number 131. So just we will start from the last line, that the pond in the village has water. It takes 20 minutes to walk to it. In summer, sometimes the water in the pond dries up. Then we have to walk for almost an hour to the river to get the water. जो समर सीजन होते हैं, समर सीजन में वाटर बॉडी में वाटर कम हो जाता है, तो उनको दूर तक वाटर फिलअप करने के लिए जाना पड़ता है. But in the village, there were no fights for water. विलेज में सब मिलजुल कर रहते हैं, इसके लिए फाइट नहीं करते. In the street where Mama lives, there is a toilet at one end. Everyone in the street uses that toilet. It is always very dirty and smells so bad. जो अंकल है, जो मामा है, जो स्ट्रीट में रहते हैं, वहाँ पे एक टॉयलेट है, and everyone is using that toilet. So that is very dirty and smells very bad. In the beginning, I felt like vomiting. At sometimes there is no water. We have to take water with us. Now I'm getting used to all this. In the village, people go to the open places or fields for toilet. The men and women go to different places. Even in ancient time also, that toilets were not available in the houses, that people were just going outside. So like that, here Tejal is telling that in village, people are just going outside for just toilet and all these things. But here in Mama's street, one toilet it is available, but it is very dirty. Now here some questions are there, so let's discuss this. Why did Tejal have to bring her mother from the village to Ahmedabad? क्यों वो विलेज से अहमदाबाद आए? That answer you have to tell me. So that we have already discussed in the last video, that Tejal came here or brought her mother from village to Ahmedabad for the treatment of her mother. So that you can write. Again I will repeat, that Tejal have brought her mother from the village to Ahmedabad for treatment. Now next question. Why did Tejal used to feel like vomiting when at first she had to use toilet where Mama lived? Because that toilet was very dirty and many people were using that toilet, so they are not keeping that much clean, and that smells very badly. So she feel like vomiting. In what ways did Tejal find her mama's house to be different from her house in the village? In mama's house, one room it is there, and all that things that eating, then washing and sleeping, all this activity they are doing in the same room. And Tejal, when she was living in her house in the village, they have separated that parts for washing, for cooking, and that some extra space were there outside of their house. They were using that also. So that is the difference between these two houses. What differences did Tejal find between getting water from the public tap and in the village? So in that city, means in Ahmedabad, they can get water from the public tap, and for that they have to wake up early in the morning, and if they are just a little bit late, they will not be able to fill up the water in the city. But when we are talking about the village, so in village they can bring water from the pond, and in summer season they have to just walk far places, and it takes approximately 1 hour to get the water. So that is the difference between this. And in that city, that means in mama's house, that people were fighting to fill up the water. So, and in village there were no such kind of fights were there. Was there electricity at the place where Tejal's mama lived? How do you know? Yes, we can say that where Tejal is living in Mama's house, there electricity it is there. So by observing the picture, we can come to know that in the picture that Mama's house it is given. So in that picture you can see TV. As TV it is there, so we will come to know that electricity is there, right? Now remaining portion we will learn in the next video. Till then, thank you. Have a nice day.